Elephant Boy is here, too. He's going to talk about some porno movie he made, and I can't even... I saw some of this thing. I can't figure out what he's up to.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely weird, and I can't figure out what he's getting out of it. Where the hell is Elephant Boy? Let me get him in here, because I don't want to get backed up when Roseanne comes in. Where's Abby, who is with you? Is she coming in as well?
Yeah.
Abby's in the video with you?
Yes.
All right, bring her in, too, Casey. Let's get this party going. So, Elephant Boy, explain to me... Listen... I know you for a lot of years now, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you and quite frankly, I'm going to tell you my impression of you. I always thought, despite your obvious handicap of your voice, I always thought you were pretty normal.
Well, let me say this about that. You created me. You made me your Frankenstein monster.
Well, no, I didn't create you. I mean, I put you on. Here comes Abby. I recognize her from the movie.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think you're pretty normal in the sense that you always seem pretty level-headed. And then it rocked my world when I found out. Hi, Abby.
Hi, Howard.
It rocked my world when I found out that you were doing some gay stuff. And not that I have anything against gay people. It's just I was shocked because I thought you were so into girls.
Well, you know what it was? We met him. He was a virgin. He couldn't get anybody.
Yeah, it just rocked my world.
Thought that maybe just a girl would be enough.
Yeah, and that rocked my world.
Yeah, well, you say it, I did because every time I come on the show, that thing is always sent up on. I did to show you well,
I mean, you did gay stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, that took me by surprise. Hold on, Abby, and then, and also you always live with your mom. You still live with your mom, right?
Yes, still.
I just thought you was like a nice boy.
I think I've become like overstimulated.
You have.
Yeah.
Well, it came out of the blue.
Living with your mom. How old are you now?
40.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, well, listen. But, I don't know. So, all of a sudden, there was some rumors a couple of months ago that Elephant Boy had made a porno movie. Now, let me just tell you.
Tell you?
No, let me tell you. So I think the way it goes, and I probably have the story a little backwards, but Elephant Boy had said to Gary, please do not talk about this porno movie. I don't want any attention brought to it. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. Is this correct so far?
Not really.
Oh.
Because it was something that we wanted to promote. I didn't want people to copy off the net and get credit before we give you an explanation.
All right.
I don't want other people to take the credit.
So it was a timing thing.
Yeah, a timing thing. Yeah.
So he made what does your mom think of you doing a porno?
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Can we show it to her?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to be here when she sees it. And quite frankly, this porno is very disturbing.
Really?
Elephant Boy.
What's going on in it?
All right, I'm going to tell you what I saw. I saw it on the internet.
Yeah.
Elephant Boy is in women's stockings.
That's what she wanted. Yeah.
I don't care whose thing it is.
Why would you do
Howard,
why don't you just put you're going to put your mother in an early grave?
Do you put yourself in too many books?
All right. Here's the difference.
Yeah.
Elephant Boy has a dildo.
I like it.
Well, excuse me, and let's just say that the buttocks is involved.
Okay.
Now that is so. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe in your world, honey.
No. There's a lot of people that like stimulation that way.
Let me tell you something, honey. I don't know you from a hole in the wall.
Who is she?
Okay.
When I see a man on a bed, spread-eagled, pretending to be a girl with a dildo, there's something wrong in America.
No. A lot of men like stimulation that way.
No, they don't, unless they're gay.
No, that's not true.
Wrong.
Bisexual and gay are two different things.
I don't care what it is. That is so feminine.
The girl. No.
This guy, let me tell you about this. Elephant Boy, are you in a dress? Excuse me, Abby. Are you in a dress? Robin hasn't seen this. Are you in a dress with stockings? Garters?
Not the dress.
You're in a stockings and garters?
No.
And a bra?
No.
No.
What are you wearing?
Just describe what you're wearing in this.
Just stockings.
You have more than stockings. I saw more women's apparel.
You're naked except for stockings?
Don't you have high heels on?
No.
You got to see this. I don't know.
Maybe your imagination went wild.
Maybe it did, but I'm telling you, I see this guy in women's stockings. He looks like a girl, and he's doing stuff,
Do a porno
and he's acting like a girl. You're acting like a girl. Your legs are spread like a woman. Don't tell me he's not, Abby. Now, don't lie. Elephant Boy, were you pretending to be a girl?
I'm not just not lie about that, but you was wrong what I was wearing.
What? You were wearing women's clothing?
Howard, it's just a role playing.
Yeah, it's
Just, I don't role play like that. That's
So that's
crazy.
you. That's fucking
That's
you.
wild. That's wild. What is
We
that?
had a good time.
But you're right, Howard. If you were watching the video, he's the submissive and
Yes.
she's the aggressive.
She's the man.
I like it.
I never
like that.
pretend to be a girl in bed.
So
That's you. That's you.
No, that's what I'm saying. Now, let me ask you
that's
something.
you.
Are you, why, Gary asked you a question earlier.
What?
Why are you making this video?
As I said,
Gary says you start to stutter as soon as someone asks you this question because you don't have an answer. Go ahead.
Yes, he does.
Why did you make this video?
No,
Are you so desperate for sex that this is the only way you can get sex with this
No.
woman? And you don't even bang this chick, do you, in this video? I
I
didn't see
don't
it.
want
just
to.
beat him
You
up.
don't want to bang her?
No.
You just want her to do stuff to you like she's a man?
Yeah.
No, not totally that. No,
Oh,
not
come on, honey.
totally
I
that,
saw what you were doing. You were
No,
playing the
sir.
man role.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
No.
Well, that's okay.
It's a
That's
fantasy.
fine.
Elephant Boy's very naive, obviously.
Did he get paid for this?
Did you
knows what he's
why did you do this video?
He
No.
wants to show you, Howard, that he's not totally gay. He's bisexual.
Not gay. That's the gayest goddamn thing I ever
it is
saw.
not.
Oh,
There's
please.
a difference, Howard, between
So
gay
what?
and bisexual.
It's like
I'm not
what
saying
is
it.
big thing with
It's
you?
gay.
It's what's up?
Excuse me.
That's a gay video.
You know, Howard,
Are you
No.
claiming to be bisexual now?
Yes.
He is bisexual, not gay.
Yes. A couple of weeks ago, you were. I'm heterosexual.
I did it twice, 2 times.
Twice. 2 times.
okay.
All right, let me, ladies, I got to get. I'm concerned about Elephant Boy. I think he's going
Don't make a song,
into a
Bobby.
dark
You
world.
don't care, Howard, you don't give a damn about me. You just give a damn about yourself.
That's not true.
No,
How dare you?
No, you're
Where's
the
this
most
coming from?
upset person, you know.
That's not the.
can't-
Why are you attacking
you only
me?
look out for number one.
Why are you
yourself.
attacking me? I
I'm
care
not
about
attacking
you.
you.
Why don't I care about you? I'm worried that you're going into a dark place.
What haven't we done?
Yeah,
for you?
but
What haven't I
it's
done
not-
for you? Well,
it's
wait
not-
a second. Now stop.
it's
Now you've
not-
insulted
it's
me.
not the crap with that.
Now you've insulted me.
I'm never going to hell. And listen, I'm a drunk.
I don't care about people. What? How dare you? What have I done for you?
I
care about you.
It's not that you took care of me by you don't get check one after I leave the studio.
Well, what am I going to do, Elephant Boy? You're a
Nothing.
grown man. You want me to go
You
check
say
on you?
nothing. I don't need you.
Should I call you? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't need you to check up on me.
Howard, everybody can check up on him at ICU.
Oh, be quiet. I'll give the website out plenty, honey. You're just annoying me. Don't annoy me. Because really, I'll take a dildo and work you a little
Wait
bit.
a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
like that.
Yeah, she would like it.
Go, yes,
What?
I would.
What is he saying that you don't do? I didn't
What
hear.
don't I do for you? What do you,
Oh, no,
what do you expect me to do?
You
insult
have me. No, you have me. I mean, you know, but you use me on the show.
I don't use you. I have you as a guest.
As
You use me.
As a guest, exactly.
Come in here, promote everything you do.
It goes
So
both
what's wrong?
ways.
So what's wrong?
No,
Why am I self-centered?
Nothing with that. You know.
I mean, of all
You-
people to say
you-
I'm self-centered,
Yeah,
Elephant
I
Boy.
cannot finish.
Brought him into the fold, gave him a little
That's
something.
it.
Give him
Yeah,
a
that's it. But with that, you like I checked the menu, and because of that, I
what?
got my manhood.
You checked your manual.
No.
Manhood.
Manhood.
Yeah, now I lost my train.
All right, never mind your train of thought. I got Roseanne coming in here, and I want to get to all of this. Your train is wrecked, is right. There's no train of thought anywhere. Elephant Boy, forget about me and the way you just insulted me.
Well, it's not like I insulted you, but if you're the top person. If your foot is not done a certain way, you're like I take it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me really. You're pointless. All right, I think he's gonna cry.
I'm not crying. No, I'm calm.
Why didn't you wear women's stockings today? So wait a second.
Because that's not part of my fantasy.
Oh, evidently it is.
No.
I saw you wearing it.
Yeah, not here.
I got a video of
He
it.
did that for
bikinis
me.
on.
Yeah, for
Did it for you. Who
not
are
for
you?
That for me.
Who are you?
I'm Abby.
Abby.
XXX, yes.
He did it for himself. Trust me.
Okay, but
You
he
took
did it for
advantage
me.
of the fact that he's so
it's
sexually
fine.
desperate.
So how did he get hooked up with Abby XX?
Why are you, Elephant Boy? Excuse me, Abby. Elephant Boy, why are you doing this porno video that is
I
going to come
like
back?
it. It's something I want to do. I message you got other guys who you think porn, you know, through
You want to be a porno star now? Is that what you're saying?
Not really. It's something I wanted to do. But
Now, you say not.
really.
You answer the question by saying not really,
Yeah.
but yet you're a porn star.
I don't. Yeah. Now I am, and that.
I would think it through.
Yeah.
You say you don't want to be one, but you are one. You're putting yourself in porn.
I am.
That's okay. We
I
had
am.
fun. Didn't we have fun, Fred?
Yes.
We had a good
Oh,
time.
let me ask you
have a
something.
good time.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to have children?
He can't.
What?
He's a man.
Do you ever want to have children? Men can have children.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to have children?
Probably.
Yeah. You want them to see you in women's clothing doing porn? Is that what you want?
You let your children see porn?
Do you want that?
No.
Do you want that for you to be? Do you want to be in women's clothing
All right,
with your legs
You
spread?
do it?
Yeah.
No, honey, I don't do porn.
I'm not saying porn, but you do women's clothes.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
We're asking Elephant Boy a question.
Yeah,
Now, sit
Abby.
back.
Sorry.
Abby, obviously you don't care about anything you do.
Oh, I do.
No, you
I
don't.
do. Yes, I do.
I saw you on the video doing things to Elephant Boy. Just wild.
That's right.
Elephant Boy, are you being paid for this?
No.
Then there's absolutely no reason.
Do you receive any money for the sale of the video?
That's Fred.
What are you, a lawyer, Abby? Don't talk for him. He's 40 years old. Let me talk to my friend Elephant Boy. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. Don't you dare answer his question.
No, I didn't.
Do you receive money from the sale of the video?
No, I didn't.
Does anybody receive money from the sale of the video?
I don't think so.
Who owns the video?
I thought
Abby does?
Yeah.
And how do
Dirty Dog
people...
Productions.
And Dirty Dog Productions,
Doc.
Dirty Doc Productions is not going to get paid for this video? Elephant Boy, I'm asking Abby now. I'm asking Abby now.
Okay.
I'm asking Abby now. Do you get paid for the video?
Do I get paid for the video? No, I don't.
Does
sell
Dirty
the
Doc
video.
Productions sell the video?
No.
It's free.
It's a free video.
No.
Who pays for it?
We did the video.
And
We
who's
put
gonna buy it?
together. Who's going to buy it?
Yeah. If I want to buy it, can I buy it if I want to? Hold on.
Frustrating.
Can I buy it if I want to buy the video? Are you going to give out the address of a website today?
Yeah.
I'm 2 websites, yes, sir.
Okay. And what happens when I go on the website? Do I pay for the video?
The websites that I'm going to give are for me. There's the video.
What about the Elephant Boy video?
It's not for sale.
She's talking. All right, here's the deal. She's talking in double speak.
Right.
She's going to give out a website.
Yeah.
Where you can go to see the video if you become a member at $14.95 a month.
All right. Who gets the fourth? Now, you see, you're not an honest person. When I ask you a question, answer honestly. Who does? Who gets the $14.95 that I have to pay to see the Elephant Boy video?
The company.
Why is
And do
Elephant
you
Boy?
get paid
Excuse me.
eventually, Abby?
Do I get paid eventually? Not by Extreme.
All right. Does anyone make money? Does the $14.95 go to charity?
I'm not sure what they do.
Oh, you don't know.
No.
Why is Elephant Boy not receiving a portion of the funds?
No one said he wasn't receiving a portion.
Elephant Boy just said he isn't.
There has been no funds to give him.
Elephant Boy, has anybody offered you a percentage of the videotape?
No.
None.
Nothing.
Not
So there you are in women's clothes. Do you feel like a jerk over this?
No.
You do not. You're happy about this.
I'm not happy.
You're going to let her give out a website at $14.95. You're never going to see a penny, and for the rest of your life, you're going to be in women's clothing with a dildo.
I don't care
And
what
your
people,
buttocks.
I don't care what people think. Do you think
No,
many people
why
care
don't you get
about
paid?
me?
Why don't you get paid?
I don't
There
discuss.
hasn't been anything to pay him with yet, Howard.
What if there is money made?
I will take care of Fred.
How?
Oh, how?
What do you need to know for? That's our
Because
business.
he's our
That's how
friend
a
and we
person
like him.
feels.
Fred, had she said anything to you about this?
Too.
not.
She has said did she say she'll take care of you?
In other ways, barter.
Sexually?
Barter.
Yeah,
Barter? What kind of barter does she have?
We didn't discuss it.
Well, how are you going to get it after the fact?
I don't care. I don't care if I get nothing from it. From me. I just did it for me.
Fred is the only reason that anyone is going to go look at this thing. Not because of you, Abby, but because of Fred the Elephant Boy.
That's fine.
Right.
Why is Fred the Elephant Boy? I feel it's fine for you.
People who stay together and get you where you're going, Howard, you take care of, right?
Yeah. So why put it in writing right now that Fred the Elephant Boy gets the $14.95 for everyone?
It's not my site. I can't do that.
Well, let's not give it out then. Why should people? Fred, why do you want people to go to a website to see this
For
thing?
no good reason,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it, Fred.
I'm not worried about it.
If you're a real woman,
Howard.
you won't give out the website address.
I won't give out about that
Good,
website.
good.
Can I ask Fred a question?
Yes.
Fred, you have a regular job that you go
Yeah.
to, right? You get paid. That's how you live.
Well.
If they told you that they're going to barter with you, but they don't know what they're going to barter with, and we'll work it out down the line, would you go?
Right, that's does.
If they gave him sex, yes.
Actually, if you want to
Okay,
know.
I let
Give
you.
him
I
barter.
let you guys speak for me. I won't say nothing.
Am I wrong to say this, Fred? If you
What?
want me to stop being
Okay.
your advocate, I will. But am I wrong about any of this?
You're not.
You're not wrong. I can understand your concern. Maybe I didn't think of.
No, wait. That's not even.
Why
how
don't you
it
talk to
started,
us
okay?
before you do this
When
stuff?
It started,
Because he thinks I'm self-centered and I don't care about
No,
him.
Howard.
Abby cares about you, elephant boy.
Listen to me, Howard.
Yeah.
Why did Abby
When this
call?
started, okay?
Yeah.
It was simply going to be something.
Talk into the microphone if you have
It was
something to
simply
say.
going to be something that we did for you and you alone to show you because it was bothering him so bad. The fact that you talk about him the way you do. So,
Oh, please.
Listen to me.
He's
But Abby,
fully capable.
Abby,
Who's going to impress
Abby,
Howard?
hold on a second.
Right.
If this was
That's
to
why-
if this was to impress Howard, how come when I got the original call 3 months ago,
Listen to me,
Fred the
let me
Elephant Boy
finish.
called me and said, if we talk about this tape on the air,
Let
he's
me
never doing the
finish.
show again, ever.
Let
Papa won't no
me
more.
finish.
Anyway, this is
Let
my
me
last
finish.
Why is it your last show? What did I do to you
No,
except
it's not
stick
what
up
you
for you?
do.
What? Well, excuse me. I want to hear this.
It's not what you do, but you did everything you can with me. Everything. It was a wonderful life, but I think.
Why, if I want you on
He's
the show?
retiring
Are you
now?
retiring? Is you announcing your retirement?
No, I'm.
Bob did this. This is why we're here.
Hey,
Because
no. Is he announcing his retirement?
I think
You have
so.
put him over the edge, Abby.
No, sir,
Nice
I have
going.
not.
Nice going.
No,
Hey, Fred,
I
Fred,
need,
can I explain something to you?
It's
Hold
not,
on.
it's not
He's
that.
not going
Let me.
anywhere, Howard.
Wait a second, the man is announcing his retirement.
Let me make a statement. I'm really thinking it's not because I just.
Abby's going to dump you
Okay.
if you do this, elephant boy. They want the juice. They want the power, elephant boy.
How we can I finish or
Hey,
you
Fred,
people want to
Fred,
speak?
can I just tell you one thing? When you came on the show, we
Yeah.
first discussed the
Yeah.
gay stuff. It started to bother you.
Yeah.
So we didn't bring it up as much every time you came on.
You
Then-
always
hold on.
bring up.
Hold on. Then you called me, Freddie. You called me and you said, if you show this video, I'm never doing the show. And I said,
But
you know
you
what,
don't
Fred?
know
Hold on.
why.
I said, Fred, we like you and we
Yeah.
respect your wishes.
Yeah,
So you're the one who called me back and said, I need to come on to promote it.
Yeah.
How are you? Why would you be mad at us now?
No, it's not.
Because he doesn't know who to, he can't be mad at Abby.
I'm not saying I didn't mean, to say bad thing.
Fred, wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Back to the thing. It was for you, Howard. Okay.
So then why
That's
sell
what
it?
happened. That's not what happened.
Give Fred the
What
money.
happened? He
Come on,
asked me
yeah,
to
finish.
make a copy for Mary. Mary, you know Mary, his girlfriend?
Yeah, she'd love to see that.
Mary, oh, she did. And not
Yeah.
only that, but she
Wants to see him
mailed
bang a
it-
girl like a man.
She mailed it to Crackhead Bob, and he was going to go around behind Fred, back door with all y'all, and show the video.
But then at that
And-
point, I said, we won't do anything
But
with
that's
it.
right.
It was
Well,
done.
But that's why you got the call, because he got a call about him having the video.
We would never backstab Fred. If he tells us not to
That's
promote the
why
video, he wouldn't.
I did not know that I was protecting my interest.
That's right.
What interest? You're not getting any money.
Howard, it's all bloomed into this, okay? I can't.
All I'm saying is I will not announce this website until Fred gets money from the
Abby,
video.
you know, at the end of the day,
I don't have
if you
problems
announce
with
it,
Fred getting any
Right, put it in writing.
okay?
Put it in writing.
You have to talk to Doc. Bring Doc.
I don't know,
in.
Doc.
Well, bring him in
Here we
here.
expect everything.
I don't need to be
I can't
explained
control
to.
that part. I'm only.
Why is he angry at us, though? That's what I don't
Because he's muddled.
He's
Howard,
frustrated.
it's not that
He's just frustrated.
it's not that I'm angry or frustrated.
With what?
I've been on the show for about 10 years
Go
now.
ahead, let me
I
hear.
think it's a
Did you
good.
come in
I have a
this-
good
wait a
a long life. I mean, I will never badmouth you. You won't see me going on any other talk show. I just want to leave after this. Say, hey, I did a tape. At least I managed not to do
Did you
it.
just make this decision to leave the show,
Or
or
did you
No,
just
no,
because
I've
it's been coming
thinking
about a long
I've
time?
been thinking a long time.
Right.
But I
I-
said you can't go out. I mean, you can't.
Yeah,
Good. That way, I respect Fred's decision to
Yeah.
retire,
Yeah.
but I'm glad you're not giving the website out. I prefer that this thing not get sold unless Fred gets money for it.
But I have to, and they're not. That's not that. Okay. I won't give out the one that. But
No,
he's
I don't want
gonna
any
be
website
taken
given
care
out.
of. He's going to be taken care of.
Well, I want to see it in writing.
I have to. I can't.
And as far as Fred's decision not to appear on the show, I think Fred is so upset about this.
I'm not
Is it?
upset.
Are you
I'm
upset
cool.
with the whack pack and
I think the whack back
what
in
was that got to do
general.
with me and
No, it's not. It's not
think
doing.
it just boils
I don't
down.
want. I want to be back to Fred Schreiber. No,
never gonna happen.
How could you do that, Fred?
You know,
Everybody recognizes you.
yeah, so that's it. If I'm not on the show, less people will remember me. Yeah, people will always remember me to the day I die. By interviews, less people, less
Right.
people,
All right. Well,
less
fine.
people.
That is fine with me.
I mean,
him out
Howard,
there that's
I
so
will-
bad.
I will-
What happens
I
to you?
will
That's a good
always-
question. What happens to you that is so bad out
That
there
you need to get out of
that
it.
you need to get out of the business?
I had my fame.
Yes.
You know, I got gigs. I'm not getting much gigs as before.
Right.
You know, it was funny. It lasted. You
Fred,
know.
are you saying that the good things that you've gotten from the show, like, you know, whenever we send you on trips or bring you to
No.
do stuff with us, you're
Oh,
saying
not going on
that
trips,
was outweighed,
but-
that was outweighed by the bad things?
No, it goes.
What's so bad? I still don't hear.
Howard, I take the bad with the good, not the good
So
with the
tell us
bad.
what the bad is.
The bad, you know, the bad is.
I know what the
What
bad
is the bad?
Hush, Abby.
Abby, shut up.
The bad is you know, make it get reference. You know, I take it with a grain of salt, but do
But
you?
you're
it's-
bisexual.
Excuse me, yeah. But excuse me,
didn't
but,
invent
Yeah, we
I
didn't
am
invent
mu-
this.
I am much more than bi. Okay, if you got it, I'm more than that. I'm
What
more
are
than
you?
that. I don't want to be just one thing to you.
All right. Well,
Oh,
all right.
Fred,
all
you're
right.
not
I
one
think
thing
you're
you are.
going on.
That's the way
half-cocked,
I
if you will.
perceive it. You know, I'm sure you're not,
Yeah.
but
If-
that's how
If
it
you're a
comes off
bisexual
the air.
guy,
Right.
Wouldn't you think that this show is just a magnet for other guys? Like,
Well,
this is a
listen,
way to meet
what
other
will
guys.
happen to Fred the
I
Elephant
don't
Boy
want to.
is...
I don't want to meet people who.
Well, no. Here's what will happen with Fred the Elephant Boy.
Yes.
Something will come up in his life where he needs publicity
Or money.
or money, and he will contact us and be back. Now,
Abby will be gone.
Abby will be gone because as she hears Fred
Howard.
talking about that he's never
Howard.
appearing on the show anymore, Fred is no longer of use to him.
Howard.
That's my feeling.
He needed me.
Whatever.
How,
Why he needs you, I don't know.
if I make the decision,
He's the one who gets on the
I
show,
know.
not you.
Howard, if I make the decision not to call, and I don't know which way I go, depends how I feel after. You know, I would. If I make the decision not to, you know.
Whatever, Elephant Boy.
I would be man enough.
Good. And don't call me when you need something.
Okay.
All right, we'll see. You'll see. It's lonely. It's lonely without the show, bro.
No, we'll
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see when the Abbeys of the world dry up. No more dildos.
I mean, in return.
Remember
if
what
you-
life was
Howard,
like before, Elephant Boy?
He
No
doesn't
girls,
remember. It's
Yeah.
been 10
lonely,
years.
and nobody wanted to know you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All
but
right,
then-
go back to it. But when you make a
Howard,
decision to go back to
let
it,
me-
I will
let me-
abide by it.
Let me say one.
You
one-
and Mommy locked in the
Okay,
house again.
Howard, let me say one
You
thing.
sure you want to do this?
I'm not sure now.
You're damn right you're not. Go back to the way it was.
But Howard, suppose if you retire from radio,
Right. Do you see me
Something-
retiring?
that's it.
Well, then you
Why not?
retire.
Do you think I would say?
Why are you looking at me? I'm not retiring. You're
Right,
retiring.
In the future, if you retire,
Do what you got to do.
Fred.
I do. I
So
have
why are
to
you
do.
making? Why do you think it
Fred.
through? This is what your
Yeah.
problem is. Can I
Yeah,
tell you your
I don't
problem?
think so.
You don't think things through. Right away, you're
I think the
retiring.
first one made
Right.
it, yeah.
Right away, you're in a porno video.
You're rash.
Did you sign anything with these people?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
He signed. Oh,
See
my
how?
All right, look,
Fred,
Fred, I'm going to do you the biggest favor. I'm going to disregard your retirement, let you
Thank
think
you.
about it.
Howard, here's
It might have been a rash decision.
Yeah.
here's a good point right here, Howard.
Yeah.
Fred,
Yeah.
you're booked on the show in 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Will you be here?
I would let you know.
You will be here. Be
I would
quiet.
let you know.
He's supposed to come on with
be
Mankind, a.k.a. Cactus Jack.
Yeah, you're not coming on with
You're
him?
not going to
Yeah.
come on?
Come.
I'd say, yeah.
All right.
Since I
He'll
last
retire
time
after
out,
that. He'll retire.
I talked, Gary. Let me talk to you after the.
All right, look. Abby,
I mean,
Yes, Howard.
I mean, as I said before, Howard, I have nothing personal. If I attack you, it wasn't like, personal.
I don't
It's just
take it
my-
personally.
It's just my.
I just want to
it's just
remind
my
you that I am a friend of yours. I have no ill will toward you.
I realize that because
I get upset when you don't get paid.
Howard, I would never want to be an
enemy. You're not an enemy.
Not a penitent.
Pain in the ass.
Like Marlo's Larry Queen or
any of them,
yeah,
yeah.
and of them.
You know what? He has gotten
it's-
sick of the Rat Pack.
Yes. So that's something else that he's got to work
He's
out.
going to take it out on the show.
Right.
They dogged him, man.
All right, listen to me. I got to wrap this up because I got Roseanne waiting. All right, listen to me. There's a lot going on here. A lot of stuff going on. The audience is completely in shock.
That's a bit suck.
Fred, you're the earliest and loyalist member of the Whack Pack.
It's all right. I respect his wishes, but he's got to think it through.
Yes, he does.
Because it's lonely without the show sometimes.
Well, you can always come down to live.com.
Go be
Right.
quiet.
It's lonely at the bottom. Abby, I am going to announce your website when I know that Elephant Boy has worked out a deal with you. Elephant Boy, trust me on this. You got to be quiet during this. All right. Abby,
Yes,
you and Elephant Boy are invited back when I see a piece of paper that says Elephant Boy gets part of the proceeds. Because he is the one. He is the one in this video, and he is the reason for it being. $14.95 for people to go see Elephant Boy with a dildo in women's clothing is a draw. I know my audience will go see it.
I want to see it.
I know. I saw it and I was shocked, and it was worth $14.95. I'm not saying it's not, but my boy here has got to get some dough.
Okay.
All right, I got to see it in writing.
That all came about because of
Doesn't matter.
And I want him to be entitled to an accounting of the money, because this is money that's very hard to count up.
We don't care about you, Abby. We care about Elephant Boy.
And I do too.
All right? We
Yeah.
don't care about your website or any announcement you need to make.
Not my website. This is a different total one. He was going to be there with me.
Don't care. I'm going to bleep it off. Doesn't even matter.
I'm not going to say it.
All right.
He was going to be there with me right after the show.
To sell what?
It's a live sex thing. It's a live sex. But how much was that going to cost to get on to after the show?
Well, it's if they just want to go here, it's
How much? How much?
It's 15.
And who gets that?
Who gets that
Fred
money?
get paid?
Fred gets nothing. Let me tell you what you're doing.
Fred was going to get part of
I don't
for the
believe it.
time
I don't
he was
believe it for a minute.
Well, you got to get done.
Abby, listen to me.
You got to get done.
Listen to me. He's a nice kid.
Yes, he's a very
And the
nice
fact of the matter is,
He's a very
he
nice
wants to have sex, obviously, with you. You're an attractive woman.
Yes.
And the thing is, he's getting blinded by, the P word I can't say.
He wants
Yes,
to
sir.
screw you, but
He wants to screw you, but he
The
doesn't
little
realize
head.
after he finishes, he's getting screwed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save him from himself. He's probably mad at me right now because I'm frustrating his sex experience with you. But I don't want to see him live on the internet having sex if he's not getting paid.
No. He's not going to be live.
Annie, we don't want to hear him talking if he's not getting paid.
Unless
So end
he
the story.
chooses to.
All right.
Unless he
So you
chooses
two
to.
come back. Elephant Boy, you're invited back if you're out of
thank you.
retirement with Abby when the deal is struck.
Gary, by the time I come on the show in 3 weeks with Mecca, you will get a piece of paper and Papa accountant.
Good. Mike, what is it? Yes.
What happened
Howard,
was,
as usual, one of your Rat Pack is getting exploited, and he's too stupid to know that you're protecting his own interests.
Well, I am concerned about him.
knows that.
I'm trying to protect him. What is it? What is it, Gary?
I understand. Now I'm sort of figuring out what's going on because they were going to go do this website afterwards. So Elephant Boy is literally 2 hours away from
having sex.
Butt stuff done with Abby.
Right.
So now we've ruined that. I understand.
Right. That's what I just explained, Gary.
No.
And I know that he wants that.
That's tough because women.
I would
don't
want
fall
it too.
like
What,
a
Abby?
carrot on a
If you
stick.
cared about Elephant Boy, go have sex with him in private. Right after this show.
With him in private.
with the
Today.
videotape rolling.
I had sex with him in private with the videotape rolling.
No, I'm suggesting to you that today, go have sex with Elephant Boy alone in a hotel room. I'll pay for the hotel room. You go have sex with him without any cameras.
And,
That's what he
no
wants.
Internet
Go
site.
on.
And no internet
I can't
site.
do it till later. I have to go.
And let him have intercourse with
This
you.
isn't about him being there. I'm going to be there. Period.
Fine.
Right.
This was an invitation for him
Right.
to
Yeah,
get.
right.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Robin.
Right. All right. Listen to me. Elephant Boy,
Okay.
I'm looking after your interest, even though you think I'm
thank you.
selfish.
I know how if I call you selfish, I'll apologize. That was a
Apology
damage.
accepted.
Thank you.
Abby,
Yes.
this guy I know a long time. If he wants to get into a venture with you, you got to do the right thing and be fair about it.
Absolutely, Howard. I
All
agree
right.
with that. I
All
don't
right.
have a problem with that at all.
Okay.
And I did.
And you
I
are
told
invited
him.
back when
I
he
told him
has a
long
piece of
time
paper
ago.
that is a contract where I see
I
he's
would
getting
love
part
to
of the
go
money.
back, Howard.
All
I
right.
really would.
Okay,
And I don't have a
every
problem with that.
fact scary. You're
All
not
right.
the copy.
All right.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. I'll be back right after these words.
The Whack Pack Strikes Back continues now.
Elephant Boy came here yesterday. Gary, I don't know what you want me to do next. Either Elephant Boy or DL. You tell me.
Let's do Elephant Boy.
All right. Elephant Boy came in yesterday with this woman. I saw this. Bring them in. Let's get them in here. And what happened was, on the internet a couple of months ago, I saw Elephant Boy in a porno. And I was shocked because Elephant Boy told me he was like sort of trying to clean up his image, and now he's doing porno. And then I got to thinking about this porno. And to tell you the truth, I think what it is Elephant Boy just, is really lonely for sex.
Yeah.
And here was like a girl who was willing to do stuff with him, but she didn't even do anything. She didn't even have sex with him. And I guess they bamboozled him. Not bamboozled him. He knew what he was doing, but now all of a sudden he's in some porno. They weren't even paying him. And yesterday I threw both of them out of here until I saw a contract where Elephant Boy gets paid for the porno. And now I'm looking at this ridiculous contract that they have Elephant Boy sign, and I have to laugh at it. For example, there's a paragraph in here. I'm not an attorney, but I've read enough contracts to know that there's a paragraph in here that says the contract is null and void if you and I today don't mention properly.
Don't give them the right mention, the mention they want.
Which, by the way, has nothing to do with me. I'm not. But
we're not in the porno.
I told you Elephant Boy could have the website if he was going to be guaranteed to be paid for his porno. Am I right, Abby?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but all of a sudden in this agreement, it's got to be done a certain way. So the whole contract's null and void anyway if it's not done the way you guys want it to be done. We
know what you want.
We don't know what you want. So the first thing I'm going to advise Elephant Boy is that we cross out this paragraph and you all initial it because Elephant Boy doesn't get paid.
He's already done something for you.
He's already done it.
Well, Howard, I can't do anything for him until you do something for us, which is that last.
No, he is not. You are not getting your website. I have nothing to do with this. I'm not Elephant Boy's agent.
We were there at the beginning. Why are we here at the end?
Well, you would have been here at the beginning and not just the end had it gone the way, like I told you yesterday, we originally had tried to do this before he got bamboozled by the Rat Pack.
How did you try to do this?
We tried to do this private, personal, just for us to show you.
Yeah.
This was originally just to show you, Howard.
Then why are you selling it on the internet?
Why am I selling it on the internet?
Elephant Boy, you don't.
I'm just the talent, Howard.
No, aren't you married to the guy who's selling it? Aren't you married to the guy who's selling it?
Am I married to the guy who's selling it?
Yes.
I'm married to the guy who helped produce it. Yes, but no, there's websites if you look here that are selling it, not.
Yeah, but how do you guys get paid? Here we go again.
I'm so sick.
Abby, you're
these blurry lines.
We haven't.
Abby, come on, come clean. Elephant Boy, how are you today, by the way?
I'm fine.
You are fine?
Yeah.
Do you mind me speaking on your behalf?
You need it.
I know now you look at my best interest, so I'm not going to argue with you.
I am.
I am. So you're
Yeah, sure.
You're cool with me.
Right.
Yeah, Abby's looking out for your best interest. So far, she wasn't going to pay you a dime.
No, wait, Howard. I'm the talent. Okay,
yeah.
I have nothing to do.
You're involved in this.
But I don't make those decisions.
All right, Elephant Boy, let me ask you something. I saw a couple of months ago. I went on the internet.
Well, yeah.
Someone directed me to a website where I tuned in and I saw you in women's stockings on a bed with Abby. Abby was standing over you.
Now, Howard, we did that.
Abby took. I'm doing it again. Abby took a. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not.
Don't ever tell me what to do because I will throw you out of here.
Okay.
No one tells me what to do.
All right.
You know what? In this little world, I'm God.
Okay, God.
All right. Okay, God. That would be the best way to refer to me today. I control the internet.
Okay, God. Can we take it easy though on him today?
No.
Okay.
You have to take it easy on him.
problem.
He is not the problem. You are the problem.
No.
I need to talk to my client, Elephant Boy.
Okay, all right.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Your little
See-
servant, Elephant Boy.
When Elephant Boy hears me raise my voice, it's on his behalf.
Yeah.
Now, Elephant Boy, as I said yesterday, Elephant Boy.
I was thinking never happy, but since it did, I'm making the best of it.
Okay. You wish it never happened.
Yeah.
Good.
What
So
does
because
he wish never happened?
No way, Fred. That's not true because you told me this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
You told me. I would have never done this, but you told
No,
me, Fred. This is what
I
you
said
wanted.
I was. What happened to see it never happened in a different way. You know, number one, I didn't know she was going to use that tape and
right.
you know.
Let me tell you something, Elephant Boy. Let me tell you about Elephant Boy, Abby. Let me say something about Elephant Boy. Elephant Boy was obviously excited to have sex, some sort of sexual activity with you.
Right. Anything.
Yeah.
Right. So a guy gets so whacked out when he wants sex, he doesn't mind the camera being it. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Now that he's sane,
He's upright.
Yeah.
once a guy finishes
The
morning after, they wake up and they go, "Oh my God, I just made a videotape." Now, on this videotape, Elephant Boy's in women's stockings. His legs are spread on the bed like a woman would be, with you working a vibrator on Elephant Boy's one of his private areas, much like a man would do to a woman.
Yes,
An elephant boy is pleasuring himself on the video.
That's okay.
Which disgusts
Don't you
me.
pleasure yourself?
Excuse me. Which disgusts me because he didn't even get laid. He did his own. He sat there and essentially played with himself on this videotape. Now, I know my man was there hoping that he'd get into your pants, and nothing is going to.
So turned on, you wouldn't be able to keep your hands on.
Right. Instead, what he's got is a videotape of him acting like a girl.
All right, so wait a minute. There's something going on here. Elephant Boy says he wishes this had never happened.
No,
Of course. He wishes he could have had sex with her without camera. You see, poor Elephant Boy has a hard time getting attractive women. Right. So in order to get him, he gets into these freaky situations. So now here he is in another situation because he's a guy. Underneath all the elephant is a man.
He is a human being.
He's a human being.
Wonderful human being.
You're a human being. And Abby, if you were a wonderful human being, you'd say to Elephant Boy and say, listen, let's destroy this tape and get done with this.
Well, actually,
That would be
I didn't have a
wonderful.
chance to do anything like that because that's not, like I said, it was only supposed to be for you, Howard. And
Your husband
Why do they
owns
make
your
a tape for
husband.
you?
Your husband made the tape. Why don't you come clean? Does your husband own the tape or not?
yes,
So then don't tell me you can't destroy the tape.
sure.
Destroy the tape.
Leave Elephant Boy alone.
Leave him alone.
What's his
You can
premise?
find a
Boy.
decent part of your body. Is there a decent bone in your body?
Absolutely. I got the contract, didn't I, Howard?
No, I see
No.
this contract. This contract's a
You
farce.
told me to bring a contract.
Yes,
and
I did. And
Yes,
the
I
contract
did.
is
And
not
the
fair.
Well, the contract was done by a prestigious internet lawyer.
An internet lawyer. Let me tell you something.
There's no such thing.
First of all, I've never met a lawyer. I've never met a lawyer that I could trust. Number one, lawyers will separate and divide. This contract isn't worth the paper it's printed on. This contract says this is all null and void if you don't get what you want from the Howard Stern show. You could make any
Well, it
condition.
has to be Howard because I can't
No.
pay Fred.
No.
I can't pay Fred.
Yes, you
If
can.
this
If he
doesn't
gets
happen.
34%. So what does that have to do with the Howard Stern show?
If I don't give out the URL.
So he'll get 34% of
Of
zero.
nothing.
Right. So why do you have to put that in the contract? That if I don't, because this is
I
your
didn't
way
put
out.
it
It's
in
a
the
legal
contract.
loophole. Don't you get it?
Yes,
Don't
I
play
do.
dumb with me.
I'm not dumb.
Don't
I
play
didn't
dumb
put
with
it in
me.
there. I didn't put it in there.
I don't care who
just
put it in. This contract is null and void if you guys want to for any reason.
You want to call Doc?
If I do, for 50 times, if I mention your URL, you might say, well, we wanted it 52 times, and Fred
No,
never gets
sir.
paid.
No, sir.
Fred never gets paid.
One time. Clear.
Doesn't say
Doesn't
Fred.
say that.
I didn't write it, Howard. I'm not a
I don't
lawyer.
care.
I'm talent. Just
Go
like
back to
you.
your internet lawyer and write it
I'm
properly.
talent just like
Here's
you.
what I want. I want this last paragraph scratched. I don't want to even see it. This does not favor my client. I don't see how this favors him.
Well, it favors him if you mention the URL so that they.
No, it doesn't.
See and
No, it
mark
doesn't.
it.
You guys can come back and he'll never see a dime.
What?
Also, I want him to get $20,000 up front.
I'm not the one to put.
That's what you got to
Well,
do.
you can go
Do you
back and
wanna-
talk
do
to
you
your
want- would you
prestigious
like-
internet lawyer.
Would you like to call?
And I'll mention the website
Would you like to
while you. What?
.com. Would you like to call?
No, I just deleted that. You're not getting that on the air.
No.
No. You're not getting that on the air. Don't try to bamboozle a genius.
No.
I could run rings around you.
.coms.
Don't give out any company.
We're not
I'm
calling
not.
anybody.
It's the
No,
one that has
I am not a
the most
negotiator. I want a contract where Elephant Boy sees some money for humiliating himself. Elephant Boy, do you agree that this tape humiliates you?
Tell
the truth.
Yes, I would say it would be popular. I did want to be, public.
If your
You
mother,
didn't want this to be public, then get rid of it. In the contract,
if your
take
mother,
it off the web.
if your mother ever saw this tape, wouldn't she be upset?
Oh yeah.
It would
Of course.
kill her.
I don't say there's anything wrong. By the way, I don't say there's anything wrong with porno. I just say get paid for it.
He doesn't even want it public, Howard. This is all he's being dragged into this.
All I'm telling you is the following. That's for Elephant Boy to decide. But let me tell you something.
He just said it
Yes. Let me tell you something.
in his own way.
If I give out this website where Elephant Boy's tape of him in women's stockings with you doing things to him, if I give that out on the air, right?
Okay.
You guys are going to make money. I know it.
He's going to make money. He's
No,
getting 34%.
not according to this contract. 34% only if you guys agree to it that I did the right thing.
Gross
No,
or
no,
whatever
we
it is.
agree.
Is it
as
from
long as it's
$1 gross
mentioned.
or is it part of the
It's from net.
no, from net. This is unacceptable.
Howard, Howard, there's
Unacceptable.
bandwidth and things you have to pay for.
I don't care. He wants part of the gross.
I don't have part of that, Howard.
You guys can write
your
it.
marketing tool.
Elephant Boy, my suggestion is that this contract is worthless.
Look at this, Howard.
What is that?
Well, look at.
Show me what that is. Show me that document.
What is that?
Give me that.
I had Gary just see.
Elephant Boy, what does this say here?
Just check those out. It's not what I said before. It's different names. See.
Listen, I am not a lawyer.
I know. Neither am
I was not a part of this. All I am telling you is.
What? That's a handwritten.
I don't know. Elephant Boy.
Well, that was from Doc, just for Gary to see. Actually,
Doc is a very nice guy. You're a nice guy. Everyone's a nice guy, but Elephant Boy is never going to see a penny.
He will absolutely.
No,
Why
not
would
based
I
on
come
that
back here
contract.
today with a contract like you asked me to.
You're going to give him a percentage of the net?
I can't control that. I'm the talent, Howard.
Well, then you got to go back. No, I'm not a negotiator.
But I'm saying they can tell you.
They hear everything I'm saying.
I can't do that.
Listen to me. Elephant Boy, you are in a porno. Shh, quiet, Abby. I'm done with you. You are in women's stockings, on a bed with your legs spread, playing with yourself. There is a percentage of my audience that wants to see this. Lord knows I had to see
And
it.
you're going to deny it after you talk to
Yes.
her?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Howard,
Because he is not going to get money. You did not do what I wanted to do.
I brought the contract.
Either give him money up front, and so he doesn't have to worry about the
I
gross.
can't give him money up front.
Listen to me. Go back to your people and tell them.
I'll put him on the phone, Doc.
I don't want him on the phone. I'm talking to
Not
you.
my husband. I'm talking about.
It doesn't matter.
I
who
don't
you're talking
care.
about. We're not going to talk to anybody.
Either come up with a nice sum of money that pleases Elephant Boy up front. I would suggest to Elephant Boy he receive between $20,000 to $50,000 for this.
I am not in control of that.
Understood. That's what I would suggest. I would be happy to let Elephant Boy and you on here to give out your website address when I know that Elephant Boy is being taken care of because, quite frankly, there is going to be consequences that he will suffer as a result of this tape.
And I'm not?
I don't care about.
This is your business.
Well,
This is the business you're in.
I'm helping him because this is what he
You're
wanted.
not helping
and I'm
him.
getting this from you?
No, he just wanted sex with you.
No.
He wants sex. Do you want Elephant Boy? Do you want sex with her?
It doesn't matter what he wants.
Elephant Boy,
He wanted to show
it
you,
matters
Howard.
what do you mean it doesn't matter?
And I help him, and this is what you do to me?
Yes.
You want that last line out of there. Is that what you want?
No, I want more than that.
more than that.
The last
That's not
paragraph.
What you said yesterday.
The last paragraph. What I said yesterday is.
Get something. That's what you got right there.
I don't believe it.
Well, you read it.
I read what it is, and I don't believe he'll ever see a penny.
Well, how can you believe that?
Because 34% of the net is not good enough.
1 minute she doesn't know anything. The next minute she's defending the contract.
Right.
Make up
Well,
your
I mean, I
mind.
have
Either
to.
you know what's going on or you don't.
I know he is not going to get any money if nothing
Right.
is said.
Why don't we do this? I'm not going to
I did
promote.
my
I tell you
part.
what.
Why
Let's
don't
not.
you do yours?
Because you're not doing your part.
I am doing my
It's not
part.
to my
I wrote
satisfaction.
the contract. Well, you
Well,
didn't
it's
give me
very,
no specifics,
Abby,
Howard.
it's very
You wanted
frustrating.
the contract for him,
Show me
and
the
that's
money.
what I did.
Show me the money for Elephant Boy.
Is he getting paid?
Show me the money, honey. And let me tell you something. You're not going to
I
pull
don't
the wool
have
over
the money.
my eyes.
I don't have the money.
Here's what
Howard.
I suggest.
I'm the talent.
If I don't promote the videotape, most
you don't even
people.
have to promote the video.
Excuse me. Fine, I'm not going to.
You can promote the site he's going to be at
No,
later today.
I'm not going to promote that. I'm not going to do it. Not based on this. You're not going to bamboozle me.
I'm not bamboozling you. I'm asking for you to be fair, Howard.
I will be
You
very
asked for
fair.
that,
Why
I
don't you
gave
be
it
fair?
to
You gave me a piece of paper that's worthless.
I'm staying an extra day here to come
No.
up for you.
Let me tell you something. I don't care. You can spend a month here. Listen to me, Abby. Listen
I
to
love
me.
New York.
I love New York more than you do.
Yeah, you do.
Let me tell you something, Abby.
I'm listening.
Elephant Boy is a kid.
No, he is not.
He is a
He's
kid.
a 40-year-old.
He's a 40-year-old
kid.
child.
No, he is not.
He's a babe in the
Very
woods.
Smart. No, he is not.
Right. If
No,
Elephant
he's
Boy
not.
thinks this contract's fair, you know that
He
it's
had
like.
no problem with it in there. He said it
He
was fair.
didn't have a
liked it.
problem yesterday, and you weren't paying him anything.
I
Right.
was too.
I like you. I think you're a very nice person. I'm sure you have a good heart.
I do, Howard. I do.
Okay.
And I care
I
about
am
him.
telling you,
And he
I
just
know
said
you
it
care
there,
about him
and
very
it's on
much.
film. He had no problem
Right.
with it.
Well, I have a problem with it.
But
Because
you just said if he didn't have a problem with it, it was fine.
he has a problem with it,
No,
trust
he
me.
doesn't.
He doesn't know
No,
he has a
doesn't.
problem yet.
Elephant
When
Boy,
I-
do you have a
when-
problem with this contract based on what I just said?
I know next to enough about business. I have the business or the legal my as
He's even
you.
getting more.
It may look good on my paper, but who,
All right.
who knows
Here's what
what
I'm
pass
telling you.
it.
The kid is the reason
but
that.
let me say one thing. When I did, there was video camera. I thought it was for their own personal pleasure. I
Right.
did not.
He didn't know he was making a professional video to be
Yeah.
sold.
Right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that way. What happened was, like you
Oh,
said,
please, Abby.
for that.
Right.
No, Robin.
Okay.
No.
Well, all I know is you've got it on the web now, and you're trying to sell it.
Actually, it was only on my personal website. And
I don't care what website it's
It shouldn't
on.
have been on any website.
He knew it was going
Fine.
there.
I'm
He
telling
had no
you, if
problem
you are
with
going
that.
to go to my audience and give a website and sell the Elephant Boy videotape, because Elephant Boy is the reason the people are coming to the website. If you are going to sell the Elephant Boy videotape to my audience, I want to make sure that Elephant Boy gets money. Now,
He's gonna get money,
he is not.
and it's not being
How
sold
did
from
they
my
meet?
website, Howard. That's
How did
why
you meet
if
these
want-
people, Elephant Boy? Tell me the history of this so-called videotape.
For mutual friends.
Who are these friends?
You know, my friends, you know, I don't want to, you know, tell them who they are. They're not part of this.
Right. Well, you should dump them as friends.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they are, Fred, part of this because that friend is the one who sent it to Crackhead.
I knew it. I knew that's who started this whole thing. I'm done. I'm done.
Right.
This, is all,
Right.
this is shady right from the
But
very
see, that's
beginning.
why I'm saying, Robin, it was supposed to be
Shady right from the very
All right,
beginning.
here's the deal. Here's the deal.
I knew
If it-
exactly what was going
all
on.
I'm saying is,
And I
forget
think
about the
it's pretty
history of the tape.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that if you're going to sell something to the audience with Elephant Boy's name on it, where he humiliates himself in women's stockings while you take dildos and do things to him, where I find him in a very feminine position, and I see this kind of nonsense going
He's
on.
got to be paid.
I know a lot of people are going to want this because they're going to be showing this all over the world.
Party
Because of
Tape
him, not
Central.
because of you, not because of your partners, not because of anyone else. And for me to give out the website right now would be a great disservice to someone who has been friendly to me, which is Elephant Boy.
Thank you.
And for me to give out the website where I know he has received no financial remuneration would be the wrong thing to do. Now, I know that you have told me a lot of things about how he'll be taken care of.
It's right there, Howard.
I know. I humbly submit to you that you're a lot smarter than me. You're
We don't
able
know
to
your
read.
business.
We don't know you. No, you are smarter. You're much smarter than I am. I'm a humble man. I'm very dumb. I'm only. I believe me. In high school, if you went back and checked my records and my SATs, I'm very stupid.
You could tell
No,
from the
you're not.
statement remuneration that he doesn't.
It's
know what he's
remuneration, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. So you can see I don't even have a command of the English language.
That's okay.
You're a lot brighter than I am, and you can run rings around me and Elephant Boy.
No, I don't think so.
Fortunately,
I think-
Robin's very intelligent, Jackie's intelligent, but I'm a big dope. So what I'm telling you is, as a dopey man, I get nervous for Elephant Boy. When I see 34% of the net and not the gross, I get nervous. When I see that you guys can cancel the contract at any point because I haven't done the way you
And
want
it's
me
not
to
they
announce
wanna do
things.
that, Howard.
Okay, so I get
Look,
nervous about that.
34 is
Okay.
fair.
34
I
is
mean,
very fair.
see,
That's
you
no
got the extra
problem.
percentage.
Right. 34% of the net is different than the gross. Do you want to
But
explain
I
to me the difference between net and gross?
Yeah.
Explain it.
The net's after all your expenses, which is bandwidth. Okay, see, the net is
Bandwidth.
different. It's not like here.
Well,
like,
what if it shows at the
Okay.
final day that the bandwidth was equal to what you
No.
guys made?
Right,
No,
the
no, no,
artwork
no,
for
no.
setting it
No,
up.
no,
Right.
no, no.
That's
no,
why
no.
talent.
he should get a
Designer.
salary
No.
up front, so
No.
at least he
Video
got
crew.
something.
I
In
don't
good
have
faith,
control of salary
you
up
guys
front.
either have to give him a percentage of the gross, or you give him some money up front.
You want to put him on the phone?
No,
Let's talk to him.
no,
we go with
I
the-
don't want to put anybody on the phone. I'm not a negotiator.
You want to take the last
I'm
line
not trying
out?
to bust your balls,
Do you
but this
wanna
is a
take the
guy
last
who's
line
being
out?
taken advantage
If you take
of.
the last line out,
No last line out.
There's
I'm not
still
taking those.
nothing
It's not
there for
enough.
Fred.
Howard.
It's not enough, honey.
I see you live all the time.
Right.
Okay.
You see me
And-
live?
Yeah.
Where do you
And
see me?
live.
Where do you see me live?
Right now, I see you live.
So you don't see me live all the time. That's a mistake.
Well, I'm
You see me
sorry.
live
Let
now.
me correct myself. I see you live now.
Yes, go ahead.
And
And what is your point?
I'm just in a dreamzotic state. What can I say?
Dreamzotic state. Okay, so you're not clear and I'm not clear. So let's save this for another. There's no
think you're
rush
not
to
being
sell.
fair to me.
Okay, well then I'm wrong.
Fred,
I apologize that I'm
you
not
have
being
no
fair.
relationship with her.
I don't even know who
There's
you
no
are.
There's no,
No,
reason.
but Robin,
he
I
has to
did
treat
when
you
he wanted
any
to.
way at all.
Yes, he does because he asked
He
for
has
something and
no
I gave
reason
it
to
to
treat
him.
you any way
Yes,
at all.
he does.
Right.
He
Yes,
said he wanted
does.
to see a contract that
And
guaranteed Fred some
he would
money.
invite us
That
back,
does
and
not
that
guarantee
does.
Fred anything.
Yes, it does.
No,
Right.
it does not.
Listen, honey, I'll tell you what. Leave it at this. You're right. I don't know you from a hole in the wall.
You're right.
I know
But you
Fred the
could.
Elephant Boy.
That's right.
Right.
You know
Fred
me
the
now.
Elephant Boy is my friend.
You know me now.
Okay,
He's
I
my
know you
friend,
now.
too.
Okay, I like you.
We've seen Fred's friends come
I
and
like
go.
everyone.
We're the only ones who stay.
Fred, what I suggest to you, Fred, is there's no rush to get this tape out. That the next 2 weeks you spend, maybe get a lawyer, and have the lawyer work out some agreement
He
with
has a
Abby.
copy of that.
Okay,
so you
good,
know.
good.
So you know. He
Fred,
has-
have the lawyer.
he has a
Since
copy
I don't
of that.
know, Fred, have your lawyer look over the agreement, and he can tell you because I can't.
You do have an
cannot.
agent of any sort?
Right.
The person who books you?
Yeah.
And then I'd be more than pleased if your lawyer tells me that you're being treated fairly, because Abby might be right. You are probably being treated fairly. I just don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So you and Abby go off in 2 weeks. If you find that your lawyer thinks that you are getting some money for this and he thinks you're being treated fairly, come back here and by all means promote your newest project, your porno video.
His newest one.
Right. His newest project.
Aw.
It's not your project, Abby. It's
see you
his.
live all the time,
No one's going to
Fred.
see you, Abby. They're going to see Fred.
Oh,
Okay?
Yeah,
You understand that?
that's fine
Sis,
by me.
All right.
That's fine
Sis,
by me.
Papa.
So let's be fair.
all right, yeah.
Let's be
They'll
fair
come
to
back see me,
Fred.
Howard, I guarantee it.
I bet they will. You're a lovely woman.
Thank you.
So I will see you two again when you work
Okay.
this out to my satisfaction. Not even to my satisfaction, to Fred's satisfaction.
Yeah, and my people responsible.
That's
Right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
Then will you come to with me?
I'm gonna bleep that off. I don't want any terms given out about websites or anything like that. Fred,
Yeah, no.
right, you are in this video.
Yeah.
You have done some wild things on this video.
Yeah.
If you want to become a porno star, it's okay with me, buddy. I'm not going to sit there and tell you porno star is bad. If they're going to put you on the web live to have sex with Abby, that's fine with me too. I'll even promote that.
But
I'm
make
okay
it
with
what
it.
you want, Fred.
Right.
But
Don't
do
get
what you want to do
bamboozled.
and make sure that you at least get paid for it, because some people are going to be making money off of this.
He's
And
going
I
to make his money
good.
off of this.
Abby, thank you for
Absolutely,
that.
Howard.
Great.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you're in business with Fred. I can see he's got a
Absolutely.
good partner in you.
Absolutely.
Let's not talk
Right.
about money. Let's see money.
Yeah.
Well, I can't until I get back and do my thing, Robin.
Right. All right. So you go do your
You know what
thing.
I mean?
Fred the Elephant Boy, you go do your thing. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
He's going
Thank
to
you.
work right now.
If I can.
Later.
Right.
We'll get together later. Don't worry about that.
There is Doc.
okay.
Who's Doc? Your husband?
Yes.
Is that your husband?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Doc. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine, my man. And it's time we straighten a few things out here.
Go ahead.
First of all, you didn't ask for a guaranteed contract. What you asked for was a contract guaranteeing him a portion of the income that was brought in from it. And if I'm
We're
wrong,
not
then what I'd like
Doc,
to do,
let's
if you're
put-
not
Doc.
going to let me talk, then I will just go ahead and let it go. But the bottom line is you're not going to step on me like you do on them. The bottom line is Fred came to us. Do you understand that? Fred came to us. He got introduced to Abby on the internet through Mary, which you know. He came to us and said he wanted to do this and that he would do it for two reasons. Number one, he wanted to clear his name with you from you guys trashing him and telling him he is gay. He is not gay. He's a bisexual man, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing's wrong
okay,
with
no,
either one.
Robin, are you going to let me,
So
are you
far,
gonna let me finish, or
Doc,
are you going to
so
talk
far,
to me?
so far I have
Talk
no.
when we
That's
feel
Doc,
like
so
that.
far-
I
I'm going
don't
to explain
know
some
this
background, then I'm
little
going to
part
explain
of
the
the
rest of
world.
it.
Doc, so far, so far I have no problem with anything you've said.
The fact is, Howard,
Yeah.
is you
Relax.
gave us an ultimatum. We stayed an extra day in New York.
Right.
You told us. We didn't come up here because we made Fred come here. We came up here because we were invited to do this. Fred said, make this.
I invited Fred, not you, Doc.
And I will promote your websites in exchange
No.
for that. He
No,
asked for
no,
Fred
no, no,
always
no,
comes
no.
on this show.
Fred could come on this show anytime he
contract,
wants.
sir, is written by a professional lawyer.
I think-
okay?
and I think so-
it would be stupid of us
And
to
any
try and
person-
write a contract out where Fred knows
Doc,
where we
any
live
person who
personally.
signs a
Doc-
contract without
And we have
representation is
guaranteed him
crazy.
a very reasonable 1/3 of the money. In fact,
Hold
we gave him
on,
that
hold on,
extra
Doc.
percent.
Everything you've said is 100% correct.
That's exactly right. It is.
And I like what
Doc.
Doc. Excuse me. You got to listen. You got to listen.
We came through for you.
Right.
You told us what you wanted.
Right.
And we brought it.
Fine, Doc.
And that's what we brought.
Good. Doc,
And now
listen to
you're
me.
backing out on us.
Yes, I am.
That's right, and I have no
That's
problem
right.
with that because I want to explain something to you.
Right.
Number one, when you say that nobody's coming for Abby, you are very much wrong about that. Number two, we will debut this tape. Okay, you can be sure of that. The tape is already being sold.
Good.
And I gave Fred that money when he told me, and Fred, you should be telling them the truth of what
Wow.
you told me. The fact is, he told me he did not want money for this. He wanted to be cleared by you. The
Yes.
fact is
That's
Fred
fine.
likes the type of stuff that goes on there. And there's a lot of people, just like the guy you stuck up before with the foot fetish.
All right, can
The
I
fact of
speak
the matter
now?
is you're very hypocritical,
Well, he doesn't
Howard,
listen.
And we will debut that tape on Man Cow's Morning Madhouse next week.
Good. Go ahead.
I mean, that's the way
Okay,
you
go
guys
ahead.
do it, but,
The
I'm
Doc.
sorry sorry to say that, but the fact is, Howard, we kept up on our end of the deal, and you didn't.
Doc, let me respond to everything
Sure,
you
you
said.
can respond to everything, and let's start with you not coming through with what you promised us yesterday.
Fine, I will.
When you told us to bring you a legal contract,
Yes.
which I did. And you know what your friend Gary told me? He told me I didn't even have to go to a lawyer to get it done. But the fact is, my wife is right. That contract is written by a very well-respected
Yeah, but who
law firm out of
represented Fred
California.
in the
and that is a
negotiation?
legal
Well, I can't get a word in. I mean, I allow this gentleman to talk. I allow the gentleman to talk. Doc, let me.
You may get your money up front, but I'll bet you your lackeys don't get their money up front.
Doc,
You understand?
Doc,
I don't wanna
Doc,
hear
you're an
it,
angry
Howard.
guy.
You step on my wife, you can step on Fred, but you know what? You've done him a
Oh,
big
hang up
favor,
the
friend.
phone on
He
this
made a
idiot.
deal with us.
I want to
and
respond.
we did what we said we would do.
Doc,
we came up with the money.
Well, you're
and the money's
filibustering.
there.
You want-
And that's
Yeah, oh,
it,
'cause we
Howard.
can't step on him.
Now, you want to respond to that? Let's start with what you said to
All
your
right.
audience right now.
Yes, I will.
You said you wanted a guaranteed piece of money.
Okay.
Let's respond to that.
I will. Now, let me tell you what I think of what you just said.
No, I don't want to know what you think about what I
Well,
just
then you
said.
don't want to have a
What I
dialogue.
want to think is that I want you to explain to me in order just what we went through. And let's start with, you told my wife and you told your viewing audience and you told Fred that if we walk through that door tomorrow with a contract, giving him a portion of the proceeds
That's
of
right.
the sale of that tape,
Right.
that you would plug the sites. Now, how
Yes, I would. And I agree to that. I will.
I want you to respond to that.
So let me respond. What is the matter with him? Why don't you let me respond?
You didn't keep your deal, my friend.
Okay, why don't you let me respond?
Go right ahead.
Okay. You drew up a contract, as you said.
No, I did not draw
by an
contract.
attorney?
The legal firm
Oh.
drew up a
God, you
contract.
can't- if you start off and say
right.
anything
Yeah.
that just
Doc.
happened
I'm
the
sorry,
right
wait a
way.
minute.
Doc, you
I'm
got to let.
sorry, You're not going to twist the question.
Okay,
That's
then
not the way
fine.
it was
All right, you're a
presented to you.
genius,
I
Doc.
did not
You're
draw
crazy.
up a contract.
You
A California
guys.
law firm drew up a contract.
Good.
Now address it.
Well, let me address it. I took a look at the contract. I am not a lawyer. What I am
Very
recommending to Fred is that he has his lawyer look over the contract to make sure that this is a legitimate 34%.
You know what? I have no problem with that. But the problem I do
Okay.
have is that you're not telling the truth again, because that isn't what you said. What you said is I recommend you get
Yes.
$20,000 to $50,000 up front.
Yes,
And I'm
I
sorry,
do,
Howard,
because
but
if
that
he's
is
not-
what you said.
All right, let me finish what I'm
Go
saying.
right ahead, sir.
If he cannot get a legitimate 34%, I would suggest to him that he either get money up front. Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Either he get money up front, between $20,000 and $50,000, or if he gets a legitimate 34%, where it's not after the net.
Howard is after chargebacks or any, and you can see
That's
that
between.
right in the contract.
Fine, Doc,
I'm
Doc,
sure,
this
Howard,
is
you
my
see a couple of
recommendation.
contracts in
Doc,
your day.
I have nothing against you. This
Well,
is
that's
not.
fine. I understand, but you're
This
playing
is
dumb.
no.
You're
I'm
acting like
not.
you never read a contract. It's
I'm
right
saying
there, Howard.
let
You asked for a contract. We
yes,
delivered you a
but
legal
Fred needs
contract.
to have someone read the contract for him. Would
Very
you
good.
agree?
You know what? And I would say, being in Infinity Studios and CBS Broadcasting, you probably got one somewhere around there. Have
What
one
do
of your
we
guys.
have?
No, Doc, you're wrong. I don't represent
Well,
Fred.
you know what? You're right. You don't represent it. I
Right.
would say that the fact that Fred sits in that studio in front of you speaks for himself, and I'll address something else. You happened to say just moments ago that you are worried about what Fred wants, and if Fred is comfortable with it, then that's how it should be. Well, if
Yes.
Fred wasn't comfortable with it, my friend,
So can we ask
I
him?
wouldn't have a signed contract.
So how about
He
we
would
ask
not be
Fred?
back in
Doc,
the
would you be
studio for the
satisfied?
second time
Doc,
in 2
would you be
days
satisfied?
to ignore your
Would you
rules
be
and
satisfied
regulations.
with
I'm
Fred?
sorry, my friend, but to me, you're
Look,
not
you
God.
can do all
I'm
of
a
your
businessman,
business
just
without
like you are,
involving us
Howard.
at all.
I will stay out of the. I tell you what, Doc. Doc, I tell you what. I will bow out. He's not. He doesn't listen, does he?
No, I listen.
I will bow.
baby,
I will
relax.
bow out of these terms that you and Fred can go off and do this. I see you're a reasonable guy.
Nothing to do
Three-quarters
with
is not. Do you think that?
I think you're an easy guy to negotiate with, and I think that what you should do is, Fred, you ought to get an attorney. I am not part of this. I don't want a dime of
There
this.
is no attorney. When this day is over, the contract I have stands in force. And
Good.
The contract
Fine,
I have
go
in force
away,
stands.
go
Then
away.
fine.
And I can submit that wherever I want.
Submit it wherever you want to.
And
I don't
can do
care.
that to Fred, but he's standing there and he's participating.
Who paid for
by
that lawyer?
He is getting swayed by
You don't want me
We
to
did
mention
not
the
come
thing
to
on the
Fred.
air?
Right.
No,
Came to
who
us.
paid for the
No,
lawyer?
Doc,
Not
understand.
Fred. It's not a lawyer.
Doc, I would just love. Doc, if money is made,
Hey, you know what, Fred?
if money is made, I would love to see Fred get a
And
portion
you know
of it.
what? Fred would get a portion, and I'm going
Good.
to tell you why. Because
And you're very
you know
fair
what? I
about.
don't
You
ask
got
the question.
Doc. If you don't let me talk, I gotta hang up.
On your show today.
You gotta let me talk, or I gotta hang up.
Appearing on
Let
your
him
show,
talk,
Howard.
baby.
Right. I don't
Tell me
mind
about
Fred.
How much he gets.
Okay.
You don't want to
Zero.
that.
Zero.
That's right. Thank you very
He
much,
could-
sir. And I submit to you that 1/3 is a little bit more than zero.
Right.
Very good, thank you. And don't tell me about advertising and publicity, because that's the same difference here.
All right, I got to go, Doc. You're not letting me talk. Okay, bye-bye, Doc. Right. All right. So anyway, I'm going to say this to you, Fred.
Yeah.
What Doc has said is 100% true, that, in fact, you have a relationship with Doc and his wife. They seem like
That
they
he
want...
initiated, sir.
Right, that you initiated. And Doc is now offering you a contract drawn up by a lawyer.
That he doesn't want you to get checked by anybody.
Right, that you didn't want before. Right, right,
And Fred,
okay.
you tell him right now, you tell me that you did not know that was going on the website.
Whatever Doc says is, whatever Doc has said so far, I think is legitimate. I think it sounds honest. I think he legitimately wants to see you. Right, and you seem like you're very reputable.
Well,
and let me
the
say
company
something.
I deal with is a very large company on the internet, and the fact is we don't.
But we don't know you from a hole in the ground.
Robin, I've got to wind. You got to let me talk, Doc, or I'm.
Doc acts as if
No, Robin, you got to let me talk too. Let me wrap this up.
He's saying we don't.
You got to let me.
I don't know him.
Right. We don't know Doc. We don't know. I don't really know Fred all that well.
Robin Quivers, but I don't know you either.
Right. So let me say something.
The only thing I know is that we honored what you asked us to do.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that, Doc. Now let me talk.
And thank you
Fred,
for helping me.
And Doc, please listen for 2 seconds.
I will.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir, but
that's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to do the following.
If I've done something wrong to Fred, tell me.
You've done nothing wrong to Fred.
Thank you very much.
Okay. No one is accusing you of that.
To do something,
Fred, here is what Fred the Elephant Boy, let me talk to you for a second, because Doc has said a lot. And I think Doc is, what Doc has said is not wrong.
Fred.
If you sign this contract and you're happy with it, if you go off and sign it, I told you can come on the show and promote the tape. I don't have any problem with that. Okay, fine. He didn't sign it.
He was going to sign with
all right, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's
he hasn't
not
signed
his
it.
advantage to not sign it. It's
Right.
just, all
I would be happy to help. Fred, I would be... please, Doc. Give me a chance. Even a train comes to a stop.
Let me hear what I was saying.
Right. I am happy to help Fred the Elephant Boy in any business situation he gets into, short of killing people.
And you have. You guaranteed him a third.
Right. I'm happy to... Listen, I don't even care. Fred, if you don't want to take any money for the videotape, it's okay with me. What I am saying is this, that I would be happy to help you promote any project that you're involved in, Fred, because you're a nice guy and you come on my show, as Doc points out, for free. And this is an opportunity for you to make some money. I would like to make sure that as Doc went and got a lawyer to make up an agreement, you should have somebody read the agreement before you sign it. Do you think that's fair, Doc?
I would say that probably is fair, although I do, again, insist that I think it would be pretty simple for somebody there to look that contract over, even
Doc, in all fairness,
and
Doc,
know the difference between both.
Right, Doc,
and know the difference between something that
in
is
all
not
fairness,
eliminated.
I can't provide him with an attorney because I'm not his representative.
We don't have one.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't even have one. And the CBS wouldn't even
read it. Who has common sense?
Right.
Say, is this a contract written by a law firm?
Absolutely. And quite frankly, all I'm saying is this, and I'll say this to Abby, and I'll say it to Doc, and Abby and Doc, really, I don't owe you anything.
No,
we don't have a business relationship.
And nor do I owe you.
Right. Fred, if you want to come on here and promote this, and you have a chance to speak to a lawyer before you sign a contract, I would be happy to have Doc and Abby and you come in here and announce the website where you sell this.
God, I got to tell you, though, Howard, what you don't realize is the gentleman signed a contract long ago. The contract is long been
Did he sign the contract?
Long been signed.
He signed a release.
What he's signing here and has the opportunity to sign today is simply this. Something that now gives him some rights. He signed his rights away for that on the internet.
Okay, understood.
And I want you to understand something.
That was generous of you. That was generous of you not to use the release against him.
I have not used the release.
That's what I'm saying. I said it was generous of you, and I think that
he made a business deal with me.
Right.
Howard.
I think. And by the way,
if I'm wrong, talk to him.
Did you make a business deal?
It was a release,
right?
Okay.
And I thought it would be fine. So that gives Doc the right to sell the videotape. Right. And by the way, Doc, you can sell this anywhere you want. You can go promote it anywhere you want. If you want to use other radio shows, you can do that. That's fine. I mean, you want to do that? Go ahead and do it.
No, I mean, I'm going to do it sooner.
Please go ahead and do it. But let me just say something.
Nice to have Howard Stern's audience come see it.
And I don't have a problem, Doc. I don't have a problem with you using my audience to buy the videotape, as long as Elephant Boy has somebody to look over the contract and he's really comfortable with the financial agreement. Fair enough?
I have no problem with that.
Okay, no problem. So, Doc, maybe we'll see you down here with Abby and Elephant Boy as soon as Elephant Boy can get that together. Is that fair?
Why don't we ask ourselves a question?
Go ahead.
What city am I in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's New York City, and if it is, I'm going to guess that there's probably a lawyer, pretty close. So it's an early morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Let's go see a lawyer. Let's go see a lawyer.
Why don't you let Elephant Boy do that on his own?
Another day here.
Doc, in all fairness, that's up to you. You don't have to spend any time here because of me.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not.
If Elephant Boy,
here because Fred's not telling you what really went down.
If Elephant Boy feels comfortable going to attorney and rushing out today and getting that done, that's okay with me too.
That's fine.
Elephant Boy, you get in touch with me when you're confident that you feel comfortable with all of this. Is that fair, Doc?
I really don't think it's fair, but I will say this. It's nice of you to still offer that after this conversation. And
No problem.
I will say that if Fred wants to take care of business today, I'll be there tomorrow.
All right.
Short of that,
Monday.
that will be about the end of that deal. So,
Okay.
I mean, Howard, we did everything we could. You're a grown man, and I know one thing for certain: as many contracts as I've seen, you've seen a couple more than I have,
Right.
and you know a contract that's been written by a lawyer from one that isn't, and you can read just like I.
Yeah,
can.
I think a contract. I think this contract. By the way, Doc, I don't doubt that.
It lists payout schedules.
Right. By the way, Doc,
Yes, sir.
absolutely, this appears to be a contract written by an attorney.
Absolutely.
You're right about that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you very much.
All right, Doc. Abby, good luck to you. Good luck to Doc. And by the way, I don't think it's the last we'll see of each other. Fred, as soon as you work out your deal.
Thanks again, Howard.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Doc.
I wish
Thank
you really would have talked to Fred though a little bit more, Howard.
I would love to talk to
were
Fred.
I mean, you should have got his responses to my statements. I mean,
Fred, are you
we
comfortable
need to
with
know
this?
whether I'm telling the truth or whether Fred.
No, he said you are telling the truth.
Yeah.
He already admitted that. You're absent. No one's calling Doc. No one's calling you a liar. No one is calling you a liar, Doc.
He's a nice guy, and I
Yes, he is. And you're a nice guy, and Abby's a nice guy.
talked to
A
Gary.
nice guy.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you very much.
All right. There's Doc. There's Abby, and there's Elephant Boy. Well, Fred, as the honeymooners used to say, well, here's another fine one you got here. So, Fred, go off. You know what? As Doc says, maybe you can get a lawyer today. I don't know. But if not, get one as soon as possible. Abby, we hope to see you here soon where you can announce your web address where Fred is in women's stockings receiving dildos. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Abby.
Okay.
All right. Robin, I must take a break.
Well, I'm glad you wrapped that up.
Yes, I did. How to straighten that out. Abby, thank you. You look lovely in your miniskirt. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Abby. Yes, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, sometimes the world gets into arguments, but arguments can be settled.
Please.
When good people have an argument, everything can be worked out.
Xin chào mọi người, và hôm nay bên em lại về một chiếc Hyundai i10 xe sản xuất 2015 bản 1.2 số tự động và xe phiên bản màu đỏ. i10 là một trong những dòng mà rất là nhỏ gọn và tiết kiệm nhiên liệu, bản hatchback. Tổng thể chiếc xe thì cũng còn rất là tương đối, tuy nhiên con này thì rất là đen một chút là nó bị va quẹt. Con này thì va quẹt là sửa bên phụ. Đấy. Đèn bên phụ đã thay rồi nhé. Đèn bên phụ sáng là đèn bên chính các bạn có thể nhìn thấy. Và